But this all comes down to one question. How many of you believe you are or could be a social coach? Show of hands will do.
Could be.
Could be. Because every single one, I don't know all of your professions, but I look in every single one of your eyes. But on the basis of this, why are you here? Why did you come here?
Learn. To learn.
No, please, just one word. One word is very powerful and potent.
Inspiration.
Inspiration, interact, change,
Curiosity.
develop, curiosity, brilliant,
Innovate.
innovate,
Mirroring. Mirroring.
mirroring, great,
See new innovations.
Absolutely.
Social innovations.
Outside the box.
outside the box.
Rain.
Those are all the things a social coach, all of those words into a word crafted collective image ball becomes all the qualities of a social coach. The characteristics of the social coach: confidence, conviction, dedication, giving, respect, spirituality.
Nice question.
How many of you all know about Muhammad Ali? Do you know of him?
Of course.
I've made my point, I've made my case.
What's your social coach currency in Holland?
We don't. It's about to start now, I hope. It starts with you. You become the pioneers. You become the trendsetters. You become the change agents. You will become the social coach trainers. Because that's all it's about. We need a new generation, a new currency, and a new movement. But it has a lot from the past, but that has to be applied in your experiences, your gifts, your potential, and your wisdom in the present that makes that future count. Because that's all young people want. I met a former gang member of 31 years of age, and he is almost has a messiah-like appeal to the younger because he's survived. And I spoke to him for 40 minutes. And the one thing that struck me is when he said to me, nobody has ever spoken to me for that length of time, and nobody led me. He had an exceptional footballing talent that was never realized. And then he said, I have so many friends who are no longer alive, who had gifts and talent. If only we had some leadership that would lead us and give us some words of confidence, of respect, of dedicated effort, of that conviction, and that respect, and that spirituality, that spirit, that energy that's right here now. Because that's priceless. It has no socioeconomic impact. It's priceless. Their lives are priceless, but we have to shape it and give the research, the impact, and the value. But there's no greater currency than the value of the indomitable human spirit. The balance of the group. There is enough gender balance. But the diversity already is in you. I can tell by first instinct who doesn't like what I look like, where I come from, what I believe in, and what I sound like. Then I become a pretty different individual. So you have the ability to do that. So, if there is a commitment to take the next step in the journey, what Mick will produce and what we will produce and share with you will become a currency that will help communities here, help communities in your country, and will help communities in many countries in the world. We go to Brussels in June. This experience will be shared as part of our UN non-governmental organisational commitment to seeing all of this work start to take hold. Because the world is a very uncertain and unsure place, and young people become very, very vulnerable and can do very vulnerable and explicit things and extreme things. I showed most of you my smartphone, a few of you, and everybody sees it on, one saw it on the first instinct of engagement, the others it took a time and a while. But it was just young girls doing things that young boys shouldn't be doing, and they do it so much better than us boys when they decide to do something.